Our first story is about President Biden's visit to Ukraine. According to the White House National Security Council, the U.S. officials warned Russia that President Biden was visiting the Ukrainian capital of Kyiv hours before he made the trip. Serious tone: this was an unprecedented trip, given the lack of U.S. military infrastructure in the war-torn region. In a dramatic show of solidarity with the nation's leader, President Volodymyr Zelensky, President Biden made an unannounced visit to Kyiv on Monday, days before the first anniversary of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Serious tone: this is President Biden's first visit to the country since the conflict began, and the first by a sitting U.S. president since George W. Bush's trip in 2008. The visit was closely guarded as Air Force One surreptitiously departed Washington in the early hours of Sunday morning. Serious tone: although past U.S. presidents have made secret voyages to Iraq and Afghanistan under similarly veiled conditions, the security considerations associated with President Biden's journey were amplified by the lack of an American military presence on the ground. While in Kyiv, President Biden announced $500 million of further assistance to Ukraine, pledged additional military equipment such as artillery ammunition, javelins, and howitzers, and said more sanctions would be announced this week targeting institutions that have sought to evade existing penalties on Russian banks. Serious tone: the president also emphasized Ukraine's resilience as he made the case for the world's continued investment in the conflict. Standing beside President Zelensky and flanked by the American and Ukrainian flags, President Biden pledged unwavering support for Ukraine and its sovereignty and territorial independence. Serious tone: I thought it was critical that there not be any doubt, none whatsoever, about U.S. support for Ukraine in the war, President Biden said. The visit comes at a pivotal moment in the war, as Russia ramps up an offensive in the east while President Biden seeks to sustain a U.S.-led alliance behind Ukraine. Serious tone: Putin thought Ukraine was weak and the West was divided. He thought he could outlast us. I don't think he's thinking that right now. This historic visit is an affirmation of the Biden administration's commitment to supporting. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It's Joseph, your friendly neighborhood video script creator. I'm here today to bring you the latest news.